Hi everyone, so this is the tutorial for Kang Qing. In this folk song, what we're exploring is storytelling through music. And what better way to do it than in one of our mother tongues, in Mandarin. Try to focus on the four things that we talked about. So when you take a breath, raise the soft palate, and then enter this yawning space. And then once you're ready, set off the voice. And then that's when you need to focus on having long vowels, tall and long vowels. Okay, so not pao ma liu liu, it's pao ma liu liu. Make sure the space is really enough for you to create a good tone. Okay, once you have the space, then it's all about flowing through, legato, 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 flow through all the way. And then as you're holding the note and flowing, think of whether you want to go louder or go softer, depending on the mood that you are trying to portray. But without further ado, let's try to listen to this song. And I hope you can catch all these 4 points in my demonstration. And then I hope you can sing along as well. And that's the whole point of this video, is for you to sing along with this arrangement. Introduction, we go.
跑马溜溜的山上，一朵溜溜的云哟，端端溜溜地扎在康定溜溜的城哟，月亮弯弯，康定溜溜的城哟，丽江溜溜的大街，人才溜溜的好友，张家溜溜的大哥，看上溜溜的他哟，月亮弯，看上溜溜的他哟，一来溜溜地看上，人才溜溜的好友，二来溜溜地看上，回到溜溜的家哟，月儿弯弯，回到溜溜的家哟。世间溜溜的女子，任你溜溜的秋哟，世间溜溜的男子，任我溜溜的爱哟，月儿弯弯，任我溜溜的爱哟。
Alright, so the music that you hear is modern. It's rearranged in a way that, young singers like you can enjoy. So I hope you enjoy this singing this piece. I think a lot of the, maybe your grandparents might love it a lot. Your parents might have heard it as well. And it's only right for me to share this with you so that you can continue sharing storytelling through music in our mother tongue. Kang Qing, what's very important, how you can memorize this effectively, is remember the different narratives of each verse. Okay, so notice I'm pointing 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so each verse tells a different story. In verse 1, if you look at the lyrics and try to absorb what it means, you're really just narrating a venue, a space, a location. Okay, this Kang, where is this place? Go and Google, find out more about it. But essentially, very nice scenery and all. All right. Okay, and then in this space, it brings us to verse 2. There is 李家溜溜的大姐, so Miss Li, Okay, so has good qualities, 人才溜溜的好友. And then 张家, Mr. Zhang, okay, take a fancy, okay, fell in love with her, okay, and then 月亮弯弯看上溜溜的他有. So suddenly in the middle of the night, they fall in love. Okay, so that's verse 2. That's where we introduce the two characters in this story. Okay, and then after that, verse 3, we talk about 一来溜溜地看上人才溜溜的好友，二来溜溜地看上会当溜溜的家友，月儿弯弯会当溜溜的家友. So when we talk about this verse 3, we're talking about how these people have good 人才, they have good talent. And then the second point about why they are so appealing to each other is because they would make good family members. Yeah, they would take care of the home. Okay, so some good qualities there. Quite traditional if you think about it even today. Okay, and then the chorus happens again. 月儿弯弯. Pay attention, it's 月儿, not 月亮弯弯. Okay, so something there. Little moon instead of the normal 月亮. Okay, and then it brings us to verse 4. How do we memorize this? 世间溜溜的女子任你溜溜的球友，世间溜溜的男子任我溜溜的爱友. So in this case, you're sort of wrapping up the whole story. Okay, so there are so many girls in the world for you to choose. Okay, and then there are so many guys for me to love. And then 月儿弯弯 for me to love. Okay, so the ending is a little bit unknown. It depends on what we are going to do. We will discuss it when we meet. However, we would like to think that it's a happy ending. Okay, and then they did find each other in a world full of girls, full of boys. Okay, so I hope that helps in your memorization. Look at the description box. I would have some instructions there as to who memorizes what. And then we will explore together. Yeah. But one thing to note also, memorize the tune, memorize the lyrics. Don't learn it like 听写. It's not exactly like this video. Okay? So I hope you enjoy this, and then let's create something together.